Dave, thanks for joining, my friend. Welcome aboard, M. Davis. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you showing up. I would say it's early, but I think for most of you on the East Coast, it's no longer early. It's like 11 a.m., right? It's a good start to your Saturday morning, though. I'm thinking about upping the weight a little bit here. That was a little bit challenging on the right pec. Again, that's something we're rehabbing at the moment, but I think we can add just a smidge more weight. So I'm gonna take the 35 off, add 45s. Put 245s on there. Let's see how this stuff feels. We want to stick with hypertrophy for the right pec at the moment. If we can't hit that 10 to 12 reps, we'll take it back. Rubber plates. It's fantastic. Come on, my friends. Brian, Laylo, thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you showing up for this full body workout. We're gonna hit everything today. We're gonna do this chest exercise. We're gonna move to an overhead press, some more shoulder work, back work, and then eventually leg work. Of course, we're gonna do arms, biceps, triceps, and then here's the fun part. I can do all of this and then hop on a plane in about 4 hours or so. It's fantastic. Can't wait. What could possibly go wrong, right? Here we go. Oh, our safety. We underestimated. Overestimated, rather. We'll be fine in that cramped little plane space, right? Oh, it's the worst that can happen. Better and better and better at the right pec. It's so nice to get to push some fairly decent weight again and really start feeling not just the right side anymore, but the left side. You can finally get into a place where it can experience some hypertrophy, some wear and tear as well. With a machine like this, I feel incredibly safe for two reasons. One, Smith machine, you've obviously got the fixed plane of movement, so we're not going to get all that movement back and forth. And even though the shoulder isn't injured, you still want to protect it as much as possible and eliminate as many errors as possible as we're rehabbing this. So if I was doing a free bench, barbell bench, probably would take the weight a little bit lighter, using safeties of course, but taking a little bit lighter just to try to accommodate for that. Maybe bump it up slowly but surely. But on Smith, not only do we have that fixed point of movement here, we've also got the safety catches down here, just like you would do with a free barbell bench. But I feel very comfortable with that, knowing that if I really needed to, I can just completely stop the movement, not be trapped under the barbell like I was when I tore the pec, all that stuff. Good morning, Ethan. Hey, thanks for the support, my friend. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys. This is gonna be a fun one. I'm excited. This is gonna be a unique workout because we're gonna do it almost entirely on this machine here. We do have the universal trainer here, and I'm gonna bring it over here as well a little bit to show you the dynamic trainer too. But gosh, this thing is imposing. Imposing is the word I would use to describe it. It's tall, it's big, it's beefy. I quite literally climbed on top of it yesterday to see if it would wobble, and it didn't. So, let's do one more set here on the chest. And I'm gonna do a couple flies after this too. We're really good at a nice deep stretch on these cable throttles here, which are some of the nicest ones I've used. And I'm a spoiler alert from the home gym community. Don't have a panic attack. They're not aluminum pulleys. I know. Calm down. Don't. Just take your Prozac. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna get through this. But these are some of the smoothest plastic pulleys, nylon pulleys, whatever the heck they are. I've ever used. High quality pulleys. They're not aluminum. I think they'd be able to. Alright, here we go. Third set. Oh, you're gonna feel that stretch in that right pec. It's a good one though. Good. I'm pleased with that. This bar feels so smooth on these crawlies. It's incredible. Sometimes I found that when we use a Smith machine and we start to kind of push against the bar or pull on it when we're really maxing out on that last rep or two, it can kind of get bound up on some of these. But this bar, this guide rod rather, nice and thick. I'm going to guess 1.5 to 2 inches thick. And it's not allowed for any extra movement, which is fantastic. All right, I'm gonna take one plate off. We'll leave one plate on there because we're gonna come back and do a red press on this after we do our cable flies here. I'm gonna sit with one plate on that, I think. Feel pretty good and comfortable about that. But now, we're gonna adjust these pulleys so that we can do cable flies. Been enjoying using this for cable flies. The adjustment points here have laser edge numbers all the way up with a little viewfinder in here. I'll bring you inside of here this next set to show you these numbers.
He's already connected
But
to here.
super easy to
I have another mic. But I mean, that might be just, you know what I mean?
Not that guessing. It's honestly something that's very common on a lot of machines. But on some more budget-friendly machines, it's not common. Now we're going to adjust these
If
stats.
anybody makes comments, just tell them to go to Iron Clinic's TikTok and come here. Okay, he's microphone.
Upgrade. And it adds rapid investment. 2-to-1 ratio, so 340 pounds. You're getting 175 pounds, which is probably more than just about anyone's going to need for most of the basic exercises. But of course, if you connect both of them up, you're going to get the full weight stack there, which we're going to do later. We're going to do it later on the squat box. We're going to see exactly how much we can load up on there. Spoiler, I may have loaded 810 pounds on it yesterday, and it's still alive. It's still alive. We're gonna have to load up some more weight, I think, to stabilize it, but we have not found the breaking point of the squat box just yet. Nice and deep on these. Really big extension in the chest. Try not to use the shoulders. This, I think, has been the key for that pec rehab. Just getting a nice deep stretch. Not a lot of weight. Not letting the shoulders do any of the work. Get deep in there. It's really allowing that stretch to take it where we want it to, without, again, not using a ton of weight, not using, or not adding a lot of potential for good. Good morning, my friends. A421, thanks for being here, my friend. Good morning. Other than food and sleep, what's the best supplement for energy? Here's the thing, use your 4A2. The best supplement for energy, I mean, you named the two, right? Sleep and food. I mean, you give me caffeine though. You're studying it, you know it's safe, you know it's effective, and you really know there's not a lot of downsides to it. All right, let's bring you guys in here. Here's those laser edge numbers I was telling you guys about, all the way up and down with that little viewfinder right there. Makes it really nice. And then, again, we've got 240 pound snap and a 300. I'm sorry, 340,
Start up here.
220 pound snap.
Sure,
This is the upgrade. So if you can buy that upgrade, you get an additional 120
Sure.
pounds on there. And back here, you can see these weight extender pins. I love these. If you're familiar with gym pin, it's just like a gym pin, but these have two prongs on them and slide right into those stacks. Give you a little bit more balance, a little bit more security in that. Because if you've ever used a gym pin, you know kind of how they can wobble. You can wobble quite a bit. So, I would ask you this. Are you getting enough sleep? Is that something you're ignoring? Because here's the thing, if you're ignoring sleep, that's going to be your biggest detractor of good energy throughout the day. The other thing, too, that a lot of people don't realize and don't take into consideration is what they eat and how it affects them throughout the day. If you eat a really carb-intensive meal, specifically with gluten, bread, sandwiches, those types of things, pasta, your body's going to get really tired, especially right after lunch around that 2 o'clock hour. Assuming you eat lunch at about noon. So I would encourage you to really vary the type of grains you're eating. Rice is really good, easy to digest, still a really good high carb load, right? Bread, gonna be harder, gonna be heavier to digest. It's gonna make you sleepier, literally. Eat a sandwich at lunchtime and tell me you don't get a little sleepy around 2 o'clock if you're at work or something like that. It's tough to do that. It's really tough to do that. Why does everybody use machines? Can just use dumbbells? Tiffany, you're right. We could use dumbbells. Actually, if you go to my YouTube right now, self-plug, thank you for that, Tiffany. I just released a dumbbell-only workout series on YouTube. It's tailored to beginners. So those of you who are a little bit more advanced, it's not really gonna be that challenging for you. It's a four-day workout though, in each week. It's gonna give you every exercise you need using only dumbbells. So if you've got a pair of adjustable dumbbells, or if you're lucky enough to have a full set of dumbbells, you're gonna have the entire workout you need for the entire week to hit every single body part, and it's split up into the different body parts. So you've got your chest, shoulders, and triceps, you've got your back and biceps, you've got your legs, and then you've got your core, an additional core day. And the cool thing about the core days, you don't even need dumbbells for that. You can just do that core workout plan. But I found some cool exercises that I think you'd like using a dumbbell for the core. It's pretty fun, it's pretty challenging. But you're right, Tiffany. You do not need a big machine like this to have a home gym. That's the beauty of a home gym. You do not need a ton of expensive equipment to get a good workout in. I'm lucky to have built out a really nice gym over time, and I'm even luckier to be here at BodyKore Studio using this amazing universal trainer. I really like it. I think you guys can see below the shop down there. It's got this thing listed down there. So if you've been thinking about buying a used Honda Civic, maybe consider buying a universal trainer instead. It helps support the channel. It's an expensive machine. Let's not ignore that. But goodness, this thing is sturdy, guys. This thing, it does not go anywhere. There are a lot of machines that you can rattle like that, and they would just fly all over the place, especially up top down here. First, you got 500 plus pounds down the bottom, really laying it down. But I think the benefit that this thing has going for it is that it's wider out here than it is in the back. So we've got a really evenly distributed footprint, and with that taper, it gives us a very solid foundation. Really like that. All right, enough cable flies. We're gonna start doing overhead press here. I'm gonna have to get the bench in the right spot. We're gonna have to take off all the plates here, just so I can get the bench in the right spot. Make sure we have the right spot. All that fun stuff. Now, oftentimes when I see people benching, doing overhead press with the barbell, they have this bench really upright. Not a right way or a wrong way to do it. I personally like to have it lean back just a little bit. Gives it a little bit of room to get around that bar, and then you can sit up into it and really poke your head through that window. Is the way I like to phrase it. Got the bar here, got that a little more still. And then when we go through it, we can literally sit up and come in through it. Perfect for that. All right, put a little bit of weight on there. I'm gonna reach out to you guys. Go 45 levels. So again, kind of this bar. We're just gonna take it to 0. We got 90 pounds loaded on there. Pretty good starting weight for an exercise like this. Joshua, thanks for the gift, my friend. Appreciate that. Thanks for being here, guys. It means a lot. It really does. I love doing this with you guys. I really do. How many calories does 2K steps burn? Because I do 15K every day, and I'm cutting it down from. Josh, it's a really tough question to answer. What someone's going to burn from a calorie perspective is going to be completely dependent upon so many different factors in the day-to-day, right? It's almost impossible for you to say exactly what 2,000 steps burns in a day. What I would encourage you to do is this. Start using an app to track your calorie expenditure as well as your weight gain and weight loss, okay? Not affiliate at all. I truly just believe in the app. Macro Factor is the best one out there. And I believe you can still get a 2-week free trial if you use the code MFER, MFER, Macro Factor. Check that one out. It's got everything you're going to need in there. But what you can start to do is track what your calories look like on a week if you don't do any walking, and on a week where you do the walking. It's really hard to guess exactly how much that's going to burn, but at the end of the day, if you track with an app like that, you're going to have a very good gauge day to day as you continue to do that. Because if you stay consistent with it, you do it for 2 weeks, 4 weeks, once you get 4 to 6 weeks, you're going to have it dialed in, exactly how many calories you need to lose the weight, to do that lean bulk up, whatever it is you're looking to do. So keep doing the steps. I would encourage you not to abandon it. I do cardio 7 days a week on normal. People always ask me, like, when you're bulking, do you cut the cardio? Absolutely not. If you're losing weight when you're bulking and you're still doing because you're doing your cardio, you're not eating enough. Eat some more damn food. Everybody wants to get big, but they don't want to eat big. Yeah, it says I burned like 600 to 700 calories, but I don't believe it. Yeah, Josh, honestly, I would doubt it. I would really doubt that you're burning that many calories. I could do a good 30-minute cycling session and burn close to 1,000 calories. Zone 3 cardio, burning 1,000 calories, much more believable than doing, I'm assuming, a brisk walk at best, where your heart rate maybe into that lower second zone. So get a heart rate monitor if you really want to track that stuff. Ask them to give you the most accurate picture of how many calories your body is burning. We can take that heart rate, factor in your weight and your height and your age, and really get a good gauge of exactly how many calories you may be burning, but it's still nice. Right? So I wouldn't be going directly off of that. I would be tracking all the calories, all the weight, everything you need to really understand what that weight loss looks like. Thank you, great show. Hey, Alex, thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being there. I appreciate you guys. All right, we're going to do some overhead press. I like hold me accountable. Put me down here. Dang. God, this song was hard. That's something really gets me going. I lost count. Is that 10? Oh my God. Did not bring my timer all the way to California. We're going to move down. I was going slowly, cut down my steps where I lean balls because I'm eating 200 calories. Yeah, Josh, I would say keep doing exactly what you're doing. Don't change anything until you start really tracking the calories. Maybe you are. I don't know if you are tracking the calories. But then you can start to play with extra steps, extra cardio. But in truth, you don't need to alter any of that. You can keep doing your 2,000, 50,000 steps a day, whatever it is you're doing, and just reduce or increase the amount you're eating to hit the goal that you're chasing. That's really the only thing you need to change. It's going to be a lot more controlled. It's going to be a lot easier to track that because steps can be so variable, right? How fast you take them, how slow you take them. It's going to increase or decrease the heart rate. You're going to burn more or less calories over the course of time that you're doing that walking. So it can be tough to know exactly. I do track too. I love track. I started in track. That's where I did everything. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Guys, look, like I tell you every time, you can roast the hell out of me. Give me as much shit, make fun of my goofy headbands, but don't get banned from TikTok. Come on, man. That's silly. I'm not doing that. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you. Josh, you've been here a couple times, man. I didn't even realize. Thanks for showing up again. That's awesome. What do you run in track, Josh? I ran the 800. I suck at the 800, but the mile, 2 mile, adventure triathlons. Longer got the better off I got. But don't track anymore. I think track is a great way just to get into exercise and fitness. It can really open up doors for you to figure out exactly what you want to do long term. But it really can also be the avenue that I think a lot of people figure out like what they like and what they're actually good at. It can be a really fun experience. Try it out, especially in middle school, high school. Try all different lengths of running, lengths of races, that kind of stuff. Oh, you got your calories. Guy by the growth office you got there too. I'm gonna guess everything else you're doing is just adding up to lean ball to weight loss. So control what you're eating, and take care of the rest. And you're gonna be able to have that bulk though, keep those fats low if you're on the lower end. So you're gonna want to hit protein bulk first, and you want to sub in your carbs, and then your fats. You still need some fats. So make sure you're getting some of them still in there. Don't cut out fat entirely. You need fat, your body needs fat. If not, your joints are gonna get really achy. Rowan, thanks my friend. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. It's amazing. Appreciate that. We're going to do one more set here, and then we're going to bring up the first 10. Channel. There's various reviews of these other live stream workouts that we do 4 days a week, but this one's unique. And I'm going to show you how to do it. I think you're going to like it. I think it's uniqueness that it has. Brings about a form factor much easier to actually put on the device you're trying to use, set it up, take the use out of it, and it's going to use it. Alright, let's do one more set of this. Stuff really down in here. There's that multi-set you've done. Maybe some lateral raises. Everything else does have audio sound by the way. Let me know if the music's too loud. Nice and quiet. That stuff. That real big sound so we can do that. A lot of fun. Alright, let's get this set up here. We're going to get this taken down. We'll back you guys up in a little bit. And then we'll get set up for that multi-plate. But, I'm just going to just throw it in there. Be right back. It's a really tall machine. I actually imagine that it has a control. I guess we're going to go into it right about there. But because it's nice and tall, it's got one of these docks that has become very popular on this nickel. This top hook up here allows you to get things up and out of the way. And I can actually almost help you do that without hitting myself. That's it going. Alright, put the plate up. Let's do that. We're going to bring this guy all the way down here. Get our handle off. I'm going to grab that multi-plate. So, I'm bringing it kind of close so you guys can take a look at this. This is that multi-plate attachment. It's really got a nice articulating arm here, but it doesn't just articulate up here, we can set the range, it also articulates down here as well. We've got another adjustment right here. Really like this. Very, very nice. I like the fact that this adjustment down here means I don't need it to sit perfectly down. So that has a perfect motion. I need a little bit longer, a little higher, make this a little bit longer, so that I have that time. Somehow I have to select the jaw sometimes. I'll move my camera over just a little bit for you guys. So you can see that a little bit better. We're going to get this directly to the camera system. Like to all the way down. Put it back up here. Set. Over here. Got nice adjustment for you, and then we can drop down. Feel it. A little bit there. Got a little bit of distance right now. And again, we can have this tiny. I really like this. I really do. Well, it's 60 pounds. Don't feel adventurous. Back over this way. Now when we lift it, we're actually lifting some. I love these. It takes some motion. I've gotten a lot of comments in the last one. You don't need shit like that. Too expensive to only do one exercise. I agree. I do agree for the vast majority of people. Machines like this not going to be necessary or even worthwhile for a number of things. Space, taking out budget, and those other money places rather, but that money can be spent in your home gym to bring you a little bit more value. Just going to nice, like emotional matter with it. But if you've got the space, there's a lot of different things. This one obviously attaches directly to the universal trainer here. You could also do the lateral raises, the front raises. We can even do single arm rear delt flies. It's just fine. We'll keep on the chest set. But we've also got a leg pad. Leg pad attachment. I'll bring out later. Use abduction and adduction. What's what she said? Yeah, nice way. I know. Sean, thanks for being here, my friend. Social Soccer Live. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support, guys. Appreciate you guys showing up. This is fun. We're in California here at Body. Well, Papa, thanks for being here, man. Roman, you guys have been here a couple times as well. Josh, you, thanks for showing up, guys. Means we're doing something right, right? We've got something going on. It's working well for you guys. I appreciate the support. We're gonna up that weight just a little bit. We're looking at engineers. Now see, my dog's fur is on the bench all the way to the line. For those of you who watch the channel regularly, you've seen the boys. They're actually not here with California. I think they'd be enjoying the weather. This is beautiful. It's been like 85 to 90 degrees in Cincinnati. With like 90% humidity out here. 85 degrees and no humidity. 50% humidity. Amazing. Walk around, do a workout, and actually just immediately start to sweat. Alright, let's do second two here. We're going to do 2 more sets of this. I really like getting this range of motion here. We up the weight just a little bit. So we're at 40 minutes now. Nice. Grippy. Long and in. Dare. Say it. Say it. Watch it. Come on, here we go. You know before? I keep saying, you gotta do it sooner rather than later. I gotta have one of these fucking photos. Kitty crap. Get on my rep. But it's true. I see it the first day.
You gotta make sure they're centered, you know what I'm saying?
This one has autocorrect. This one's Instagram.
So,
Just like off, bro.
we're gonna do one more set on this guy here.
You gotta adjust. This is.
We'll take it
You
down.
still gotta adjust it.
Then we're gonna move on to our back exercises. When we do that, well, we've got two options. We can obviously stick with the universal trainer. This thing can do literally everything that we need it to, and then handle everything we throw at it. But also, the dynamic trainer over here has built-in footing and pull-down pad. So you can do those pull-downs with the dual weight stack, which is pretty neat. We don't use it all the time. Simple as it is. One of the features that we use that even on the lowest setting, I can actually pull information that doesn't have one of those angled things coming up there. Pretty awesome. All right, last set here. I love the ability to arms flat. Flat raise. Alright. This is the bulky plate. Really cool device. Again, I've shown you guys a couple of these on the market. This is the only one I've used as a single arm, which is just really unique and really different. Also got that 360 degree rotation, which isn't completely unique. It's one of the few that does not really well. This is awesome. This is really cool. You get this trainer, you're going to want to do something. Jake, thanks for the likes, my friend Stella. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate your support. It's awesome to have you guys in here. We're going to go with this guy now, this side. We're going to set this guy up to do. So, I'm going to go off camera. Just half a second here, guys. Take 60. Never back. So you've seen this before. This is nothing new. But again, this is the first one I've ever used that actually allows me to pull down the motion. It doesn't have one of those pieces that can get high. Because I know that the ankle, because the thing is so tall, like I said earlier, it's just imposing. It doesn't need that additional angle piece there.
YouTube, I'm sorry. YouTube,
Lock that thing in there.
TikTok, Instagram, and then just recording in general.
Pull down. So on this side, we've got 340 pounds. I've got a piece of sweat in my eyeball going. Woo! All right. So
On
pull
the
down more.
TikTok, you can clear because you
Get
have
to this.
So if you're on Instagram,
So because we have 340 pounds on this, we've got all the weight in the world that we need for pull downs. Still a 3-1 ratio, but I don't care what you think. Not for me. That's plenty of weight for you. I'm gonna bring you guys over here. Come in on this side a little bit. Is this free? Let's end this free. Not on my own weekends, my friend. Free for you to watch anytime you want. Anytime.
answer your question.
4 days a week. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you can run it off. You watch it regularly. Eagles at snap. Sports. Look it up. 250 on this. Watch that. Look at this snap. Look at the wobbles. Gift me. Hudson, this is my friend. If I could gift you this, I wouldn't be doing TikTok live from the I probably would. I did in some ways with that. Give it up. Trains all the time. Bring a little below. Go buy yourself one of these. Go somewhere in between. I don't actually know what it is. Go to that shot button below that floor. got a couple things in there. He's got his trainers, expensive. One of you buys this. So first I'm going to pick it up with a nice leg turn, okay? But, look up to the squat box. You're going to see me use that later. All that stuff. Okay, 3 feet. Yeah, I actually do offer online coaching services. You can find that link in my bio to the place to sign up for. But feel free to send me a message here on TikTok as well. That's easier for you. Looking for your time. It's not free. I don't offer free training services. But you can find a way to do it. Fun fact, one thing I've always wanted to do for a full day is just drop a stomach curl. Just for one day. One day that was fun. BCG. Yeah, that Buffalo Slim machine. I know that one. But I'm going to tell you right now, the fast step bench, I'm still using it every day. Hey, it's good to see you here, my friend. Welcome back. But really, gotta dojo. I've always wanted to drive a semi truck for like one day. The whole 9 yards too. Driving it back and then hooking it up. She can help me out with that piece. Look, we're in Cincinnati. Here's the deal. I'll let you do a live workout on the gym. Get on the show. You just come around. Real workout. Please, any equipment in there. And you don't want to grab that semi truck later today. That's the deal. And don't tell me what that's going to do to your insurance. I don't want to know. That sounds like a pretty damn good trick to me. Welcome aboard, my friends. Once you join in, we're here live at BodyKore Studio with the Universal Trainer. This is their newest all-in trainer. This thing is a freaking beast. You can see right here behind me too. We've got the dynamic trainer, just as robust, just as big, a little bit smaller than the footprint. Woo! You know what they told me. Yeah, exactly. We're not telling anybody. As long as we don't get in any actual trouble, right? We're good. We're just gonna not, we're just gonna get in any accident. We'll find the biggest industrial parking lot in Cincinnati, and we'll pick it up in there. Okay, we're gonna do one more of these, and then we're gonna do some seated rows as well. This thing does have a foot plate. We can swap in here, get on that bench, and do our seated rows. Let's keep on some heavy seated rows today. So, let's do that. My back's nice and fresh. Way two. Thanks for being here, my friend. Thanks for supporting the channel. We're almost maxing the stack. Oh, we could. Maybe we could throw in one of those pins. Maybe we'll do that on the seated rows. Thank you for the lightning bolt, my friend. 6 of them, 7, 9, 10. Freaking going until it stops. Well, he stopped and I stopped. Man, thanks for the gifts, way too. Appreciate that. Dude, if you listen to me as your trainer, listen, I'll be the best student you've ever had in that gift. And I'm not kidding. With this qualification, I've played a lot of Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator on PC. Great game, by the way. Way too still going. That's not even a rep. Okay, Nikki, listen here. I'm sorry to you. Thanks for calling me up. Let's do a couple. How about that? Let's do a couple more. Is that what? Nikki, get it back. Get on your hands. That's it, man. Thank you for taking it back. Appreciate that. You people are the reason that I did that 500-pound calf raise on that buffalo snake. Absolutely insane. Alright, let's get that seat out of the way. One thing I wanted to mention too, this rack has this awesome accessory storage system. Now I've got them set up over here just to make it a little easier. You can take one off, put it on off. I'm going to show you the storage system. I love it. The brands give you the ability to store your own accessories. We'll leave you back here. We'll do behind the scenes here. This is not the standard. This is what's on here. It'll hold all these things. You've got some big flowers. Jacobs too. Look at these things, man. They're thick. That's what she said. Then we've got some over here, obviously. You can hold the jammer arms. You can hold all that stuff on this thing. It's freaking awesome, man. I love this thing. All right. We're going to do some rows again. I think I'm driving my camera for crazy here. How much moving around, but you know, understand the show doesn't stop. The show does not stop. Okay, bench again. We're going to do some of these seated rows. Now, like I said, the foot plate does come with it. You sit on that bench, bam, you're all set. Most of the time, this bench doesn't come with it. Love the bench. Very firm pattern. That's going to be perfect. How much can I lift? What a question. Back it up a little, huh? So do the thing. How much can I lift? Well, let's see. About 2 months ago, we're in competition. We did a 535-pound deadlift.
It's too late to get on the mic on.
430-pound bar, and a 380.
Yeah, we can't.
So,
We have to tell you what we're going to say. My phone is connected to this.
I don't know what that means. Well, thanks for that. My buddy has a crazy setup. My buddy
Instagram.
has a crazy setup for games. He thinks it's really
Well, actually,
cute. I know. I've just got a little wheel. Right? A little
Wheels
stick
are-
thing over
Michael.
here. That's all I got. Some people think nuts.
Yeah, he.
Cute thing. I'm back at it Monday morning. I'm sick as hell last days, dude. Get after it, man. Way too. Here's the thing. I think too many of us, myself included, we get these moments where we're like, oh my God, like, I can't take a day off. If I do, I'm gonna lose all my progress. I used to think about that all the time. That's how I used to act. And it was not good, right? You end up tiring yourself out, not allowing your body to actually recover. It's crazy. But it sounds like you knew you needed some days off, you needed some time off. And like we talked about earlier, it's sleep and recovery, man. Those are the most important things. All right, we're gonna do some gross here. I can't do that. I cannot do that. You're strong. Hey, thanks, my friend. I appreciate that. I do know I'm strong. Work hard for this thing. Anybody can do it. I'm really nothing special. I'm just a guy from nowhere, Ohio. Oh my goodness. I don't know if those of you who tune in regularly know. It's not the regular mobile. They can go back.
Just go back on. And then connect the two.
You know, I haven't done a strict push-up test in quite a few years. The last time I did it, I did 70 in a row without stopping. Now, with torn pec, it's a little bit, I don't know. Back to that. Where's my form? Coaches! Look at those guys. They're going to have to suck you in the room, huh? Hey, Dave Barlow, thanks for that. Thanks for liking my friend. Appreciate that. If you like the profile, look, man, you know what? I need to look right now. Because I don't know if you noticed, bro. I'm actually working that way. But I'll take a look at your profile later. Send me a message so I don't forget, huh? I'm going to make sure I don't Alright. We're going to do 2 more sets on those rows. And I'm going to give you guys a quick core. Like we always do in every workout. There's 3 machines we've got here. We've got one right here. You haven't seen that. We've got 3 machines right here. I'm going to show you them. I'm going to walk you through them. Their features. I myself take a quick look at that. And then after that, we're going to do some leg work. We're going to get on the squat box. And probably break something out of ourselves or the weight machines. Grant, thanks for the likes, my friend. Appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Awesome. I love the interactions. Just ask away, guys. Ask away the training questions, diet questions, fitness questions. If I don't have an answer, I'm going to tell you we can't have an answer. But we started the stream because I was sick and tired of people not being able to get any kind of information out of the web searches that they were doing. 2 microphones. First time in my life, I want 2 microphones at once. Alright, we're almost maxing out the stack. Let's see what that's about that, huh? 340 pounds. Holy cow. I'm sweating, guys. I know California's been in a drought, but being a little dehydrated and fish too. 820 pounds. Holy cow. One of my friends, Boss Like Gamer, the guy who makes the name, right? He's just showing up. That's not a work out here. We've been all of it so far. So like I said, we're going to do a quick tour after this. We'll look at these 3 machines here, show you the differences between them, and then we'll get set up for the squat box. And I don't know, we'll see what we can do. We did 800 pounds on it yesterday. We'll be able to do it again. I don't know, I'm going to have to stick around a couple of minutes to find out. All right. Maxed out that stack. I don't have my time with me. We'll take about 30 seconds or so for rest. And we'll get after this last thing. Whew. This has been a good one. This is one of those rare back days for me, where I'm feeling it even like halfway through the workout. It's awesome. And not all that high. The more you lift, the more fit you get. the more experience you get with it, the quicker it comes at you. It's really slow. It's not going to let you look for a while. And it does get tough. I don't know if you guys experience that too often or not, but for me, it's tough to get in. Not necessarily pump, it's DOMs, you know? And not that you need to feel DOMs, you're making progress, but it's hard to have a good weekend when you don't feel it. Alright, enough dilly down then. Last set here. 340 pounds. 10 good ones. What are my formulas? Call me out. Crash talking. Be honest! What's the best workout to get abs? My iron here's the secret. No matter what anybody tells you, you're not going to get abs anywhere but in the kitchen. You have to diet for them. You want abs, you have to diet. Now, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't ever do abs. You've got to train your abs, right? And those people who are like, I only squat, that trains my core enough, and I can't lift whatever. Look, if you're not getting injured, that looks for you, all that. But 2 or 3 workouts a week, you want to have workouts. It will help you progress. Now, you do have to work the abs. If you really want to focus it. But at the end of the day, it's a low body fat percentage and allow you to get abs. And one more thing. Stop chasing that one, guys. It's not worth it. I was just talking to someone yesterday about ab work and how it's just impossible to maintain your image, you know? You saw me in that state last year when you've been following the channel for a while. Last March, I was in that huge cut. We got lean. We got some cut. But it's not sustainable to stay that way for you. You have no energy. Your body does that well. Just can't stay there. There's no one else. So get to a place you're comfortable. Don't need to handle your body. Find a place that you're proud of it. And that's what we have a lot of motivation. Push down some influencer, Photoshop, image. Jackson, thanks for the kind words, my friend. Danny, thanks for being here as well. You Jackson, thanks for the good guys. I appreciate that. All right, like I said, we're going to do a quick little tour of these machines here. So I'm going to take you around here to all 3 of you. So we've got our first single post guy right here. This is probably going to be something that a lot more of you could use in your home gym. It's just a single post stack. We've got 1 single cable stack, and this guy goes all the way up to 220 pounds on a 2-to-1 ratio. But this is going to provide you a ton of opportunity. And hell, if you want to get 2 of these, I'm sure BodyKore wouldn't say no. But if you think about getting 2, you may want to get one of these universal trainers. This is their big boy. This is their new one. This is the guy that has 220 pound weight stacks or 340 pound weight stacks on a 2-to-1 ratio. So you're going to get half the weight felt at the handle. But combine both those stacks, you can do on a pull at the same time. You're going to get the full weight on there. And then of course, they give you these awesome little weight pins that I've shown you guys before that have those 2 prongs on there. And those really provide a lot more stability than some of the gym pins I've shown you guys before. I love my gym pin. Don't get me wrong. They're all amazing. But this 2-prong one slides right into both of those, and it won't wobble around. It's not going to wiggle itself out either. So you get this whole setup, get all the accessories that you're going to need with it. On this right here, you can see a lot of the accessories. You're going to get the adjustable cables, the snip machine, the lat pull down seat, J-hooks and tape spotters, landmine, the lower foot plate, and that zip wire. Those are all the custom. These other things, there's a bunch of other accessories you can also get with this machine. It's pretty freaking cool, guys. I love it. 3 different configurations for pull-ups, 2x3 steel, thick 12 gauge steel here. This is not all in, this is not 12 gauge, thicker than 13 gauge, although the number of thicker the steel is. And then over here, we've got our dynamic trainer. I haven't shown you guys this yet, but I wanted to show you this incredible little low level plate. I love the implementation of this thing. So right here, you've got the ability to lock this in at different angles for whatever type of exercise you're doing. If you do a lat pull down there, you're going to put your bench in here, lock your legs underneath this, and you're going to be set. You've got the foot plate down here, and you notice these 2 cables. These are 2-to-1 pulley ratios, meaning if this is set to 220 pounds, you're only going to feel 110 on this, but you've got 2 of them right here. Okay? Together, bam, 220 pounds. You love those pins in there, those weight adder pins. Every other pound you add on, it's going to be 1-to-1 if you're using both of those. Now, we've got on the bottom, we've got a bunch of accessories that we can use with it, but we've also got a set of those on top here as well. You've got the dual connectors right there too. It's awesome. It's fantastic. Gives you a ton of versatility. A lot of these machines do not have those middle ones right there. Now you still have these guys out here. If you want, you can find a way to connect this guy to that guy, you get that 1-to-1 ratio. Same goes for these. Connect this side, that side, you get that 1-to-1 ratio. But it's hard. You need a long bar, exclusively to do that stuff, or something like a high-band adapter that NFC makes, like Hydrogen Gym. Sometimes they connect you with this gun, but it can be kind of tough. It can be kind of tough to set that stuff up, get it connected, and actually make it feel safe, too. Alright, we're going to back this up. I don't know where I'm going to place you guys to step, but I'm going to put you right here. We're going to get the squat box in here. And before I do that, check it out here. Let's go. How's everyone's morning doing? Are you guys having a good weekend? I hope so. It's a beautiful weekend here in California. I gotta fly back to Leary and Drury, Cincinnati today. I don't know what the weather looks like, but I have a feeling it's not gonna be as nice as it is here. Drench, thanks for being here. Drench should be my username for the record. I am soaking wet and disgusting right now. Jamie, Dito, thanks for the support. Lord Slack and Holar, thank you as well. You guys are going crazy on that like button. Man, and Anthony, you're interested in product number 3. Look, my friend, somebody buys a product on this live stream. I told you I'm going to take you out to the nicest restaurant around, rather the nicest Wendy's near you. I'm going to take you out and get you that McChicken. Don't you worry. Or not McChicken. Chicken sandwich, McChicken McDonald's. Abdi Welly, thank you. Joe, Deja laughs a lot. Thanks guys so much for being here. God, you guys are killing that like button. Soccer Life, thanks for returning. Been here a couple times, my friend. I'd love to see you guys come back and see these live streams. Again, I think we're doing something right. I don't know what the hell it is. We're doing something right. Alright, I'm gonna roll this bench out of here. That squat box. There's nothing new. You guys have seen me use it. It's gonna look a little different though. It's gonna look a little different. I wanna see if you guys can pick out exactly what looks different on it though. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. No, I'm sure we will. We've got a brand new handle on this thing. Redesigned handle. No longer adjusts up and down. It doesn't need to though. I really don't think it does. This has so much more stability in it. It's grippy. It is grippy. This handle's off of here. We're gonna see how much we can load this thing up to today. Who knows where we're gonna land. We're gonna do some reps. Maybe we'll max it out. Maybe we'll You're gonna get on here. I'd rather not be feeling it in every single fiber of my legs. But, like I said, we can connect both of these pulleys up and get every single pound we have on these stacks. 1-to-1 ratio now with both those hooked up there. So, back this guy up. To get all the tension in there, we're going to start loading those plates on this guy. You haven't seen the squat box before, and it's got these weight points, squat box pro rather, it has these weight points on the bottom of it. So you can come right in, load 3 plates on there, 3 45s, and they're going to be anchored down to the ground, 270 pounds on there. Get some 100-pounders on there, you get 600 on there. Don't, I didn't tell you to do that. I don't think they're rated for that much weight, but who knows, maybe they are. I'll leave you guys right here while we keep getting set up. I'm going to load a couple plates on here, get this thing weighted down to the ground so that it doesn't wiggle all over the place. But that's the big advantage of this guy right here. The Squat Box Original, great little device for a very specific segment of the market. Who needs maybe rehab, who maybe is a personal trainer, train professional clients. But if you're looking for a squat box, guys, I genuinely mean this. This could be the one for you if you're looking for something to belt squat with. You don't have all the room in the world. It's not cheap, it's $600, and it's a whole hell of a lot cheaper than some of the other belt squats on the market. Because for a belt squat to get you a vertical drive like this, you're gonna spend no less than $1,300 if that product is on sale. But this guy, a lot cheaper, a lot smaller, and as I'm gonna show you, take every pound of weight that those others can too. Okay, maybe not as much, because there's, the real grind out of the Squat Max, this thing's pretty nice. But they're also like 4 times the size. More of my friends, thanks for being here, thanks for liking it. I'm viewing products. Hey, somebody buy something again. I'll take you out to the nicest Wendy's around here, I promise.
Yes, I'm okay.
On me. Get a large fry, get a chicken sandwich, whatever you want to do. Come with you guys. It's right here. There we go. That's gonna be a shot, I think. Alright. So we've got this hooked up. I'm gonna get my other shoes on. I do not like squatting in side props.
We can put the weights in front too.
What's that?
A couple plates in the front.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do that, actually. Alright, I guess we're gonna max out this squat box. We pushed it to about 800 pounds yesterday. And it's starting to slide.
Just grab the 2 red plates and put it in front of you. Left side, left side.
I want to know. I want to know how that they do it. I can't do it. Ankle mobility, it's not even quick. I just don't.
Drop in the front of the legs.
I'm not like it. So we'll get these guys on there. I am not going to with these guys, but Notorious Lift makes these flat shoes totally flat on the bottom. No padding PEs in the ground. It gives me as much support as I can possibly want. Give me a nice flat footing and no additional wriggle in that. Alright, we're loading this thing up. You can see the guys throwing some additional weights in there. Alright. We put 270 pounds on this yesterday, and we were able to get this thing up to about 800 pounds. And it just started slipping across the floor. So we're gonna put a little additional weight in front of it today to see how high we can take it without it slipping. But the cool thing is that all it did was slip. Now this is an epoxy floor, it's not as tricky as a rubber floor, but all it did was slip. Obviously you see the unit still standing here, and this is just exactly what we can do with it. Slip. Alright, let's get our belt on. This is not in the shop below, but I would encourage you to buy one of these first belts. Before belt on, and you have any kind of like belt on. Of course, I like this, you gotta start all the way down the bottom. As you clip in, shorten this belt, and lengthen it, so you get in a position, and then once you clip in, cinch it up, leave it nice and flat. Okay, my phone is Abby Joe, Asia, actually killed me this. I appreciate that. Destroying that like button too. Bo Pre, thanks for being here. Thanks for the support, guys. Appreciate that. If you have questions about this stuff, let me know. I'm here to test it. I'm here to break it. I'm here to find where it's weak. I'm telling you, months and months and months of using tools at our clinic. I don't be able to break on these. We'll throw some weight on them, huh? Let's get a little weight on here. We'll start at about 300. That'll do us. Go 320. We get it warmed up here. My legs have definitely taken a beating. Like I said, it's got nice and long. You get it in there, and then we take this stick out like a nice, and we just so we get nice and deep in that hole. And I've got this new hammer here, really like a regular tricky this. So the fact that it's going up and lower in here, it's going to have the best vantage point on making this a whole lot longer. That was one thing we did on the last one. This was very flexible, and I did see it's not as stiff as the world, but it's only connected with the it's just fine. Okay, here we go. First up. 320 pounds on right now. I think we're gonna have to move this back. That's okay. We can do that. After that form up here, I like to preload this a little bit so that we get those bands not to come out while we're doing our reps. I'm surprised. We're doing good today. Pretty damn good. All right, let's move it back just a smidge. Just a smidge. There we go. That's it. Increase the weight. Let's go to about 400 and something. Yeah, 400 something sounds good. I don't know. What do you guys think we do? Some of you have been here quite a few times. Just tell me. Just me max out this squat box before. Fun little dudes here. Okay. Now let's reload it. We gotta pull it back. There we go. Let's take this thing. Let's just okay. This is the problem with me. And these big ass weights. We get the weight stack's too high. I think it's pinning there somewhere. There we go. 220 on that stack. 220 on that stack. My hiney looks good. That's what my wife always says at least. Woo! You're dripping. Nice and hard. So baby, get linked to this guy. I love this. If you've got any kind of loser baseball spot, whether it's this guy or not, get this thing, put it in your belt spot. It's so much easier. So much easier. It's got like design. Genuine about it. Alright, 400. Good. We're going up. We're going up. Alright. Get these weight pens in here. Start stacking some weights. I'm gonna bring you guys in when we get the weight pens over. Shift it over to 3 in so it's perfectly aligned. But we're gonna get these weight pens loaded on.
DJ,
Then
let's slide the squat box over just a little bit.
okay.
So that angle is very
Cool. Yep, we're gonna fix this. Got engineers. Tell me how to best set this up. I'm just a meathead. Oh, I see. Pulling on even on those stacks. Makes sense. All right. Now, over here, we've got, whoops.
Dude, shoot some ad stuff.
Back end. All right, right back end. Sorry about that, guys. Now, we're gonna load a couple plates on. So we put these guys on there. We're gonna load probably 3 plates each on that if we wanted to. One for now, though.
No, this.
440, 90, 530 pounds. Not bad. Not bad at all. Grab another 45. And get you guys a good angle here. Wait, see this. If you're gonna do, you know what? I don't want to sell myself for here. You grab another 45. Make some better incremental jumps on this guy. That's gonna do what? 440, 90, 530, 600 pounds. 135 on this side. 600. So, only balance that very time and time again. Squat box can't handle that much weight. Squat box looks funny. Squat box, look, shut up. Okay? Here's 600 pounds. Maybe you just can't squat enough to max it out, right? Maybe that's your problem. I have a feeling that's the problem. All right, let's check it out, you guys. What machine is that, Nick? Right here, this is the Squat Box Pro, BodyKore. This is their universal trainer. If you look at the shop, on the corner, you'll see this guy listed there. You also see this guy listed here. I'm telling you, like I told you guys a couple minutes ago, if you don't have the belt squat, you're missing out. If you've never belt squat, you're missing out. If you like to do leg work, if you like to squat, you know how your back, your CNS gets fatigued, your spine gets fatigued doing that barbell-based back squats, right? This guy's gonna take all that pressure, put it on your hips, and allow you to take these legs to a whole nother level. It's incredible how much more your legs can press after you've done that barbell-based back squat. Because simply, your back, your core is getting a whole hell of a lot more fatigued than your legs are. We're taking a sip of water here, get on this thing, 600 pounds loaded up on it. Whew. Let's see what we can do, huh? All right. Jackson, thank you, my friend. Nick, thanks for the gift, too, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate that. 600. Let's go. Are we gonna wrap it out? I don't know. We gotta get up there. We can't kill ourselves. Yeah. Look at that. Stick with your deadlifts a bit. Let's do it. Okay. Groin area, you know what I mean? Fix that for the next set. 600. It's going up. Get another 235 to throw on there. And that'll take us to 670. Max this thing out, right? Max it out. Got a little bit more weight. Let it on there for stability on the front of this thing, so it shouldn't move like it did yesterday. I'm feeling pretty confident about that. It's got an extra, over 100 pounds loaded up in the front there, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh my goodness. Now, do you need to do this much weight on it? No. You can load up band work on this thing. You can load this up with a single cable and just do 100 pounds, 1-to-1 ratio, 2-to-1 ratio, whatever it is. You're going to get a lot of use out of this thing if you've got a cable setup. That's the big thing. Cool thing though, there's a lot of ways to DIY a cable setup. We've got a YouTube channel, lots of videos, from the old stuff especially, where I had those DIY cable setups going. You don't need a big fancy machine like this to do work like this. A machine like this is going to pay dividends in the long run. I did DIY something like this a long time ago, and it was good. This is way more safe and safe. All right, 670 pounds. Let's get in here. We'll be our last one for the day on this. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see that. I'm going to kill myself in 1 second. Flipped in. Get on our platform. Got it. Again. Rearrange. God! It wants to move. finally hit our limit this week. 4 leg days in a row. Woo! Who said? Who said we weren't gonna hit it? Well, we were right this time. We're gonna do it next time. This thing stood up to it though. 670 pounds. I think that's right. 240. Yeah. That's a crap number. Holy cow. Well, stay tuned. We're gonna be coming out on Instagram and on YouTube. Show that 700 pound one. 800 pound one. My goodness. This thing was still across the board. Good times. Alright. We're gonna keep this thing right here. We're gonna do some RDLs on this thing to wrap this up before we bid you guys adieu. One more time, Squat Box Pro. This new handle's coming out soon. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great to have that additional stability. And it's a lot of value. Or a lot. Now, we do not need 700 pounds like this thing for our RDLs. Not even close. In fact, we don't even know both of these cables. This thing is just the time to do that. There. Take that right ones off. Take this down to RDLs. Don't need as many for those. We're gonna take it nice and slow. Do a really deep stretch in there. Not worry about the weight. And the slightest here. We'll get connected in here. We'll do some of these RDLs. Because we're watching for a little while, you know how much I love cable-based RDLs. Whether they're really vertical or whether they're going forward. Nick, you should buy number one. Listen, my friend. Just like the race. Again, why don't you buy something? I'm taking you out to Wendy's. My treat, don't worry, okay? I know, it's no Outback Steakhouse. Probably still go a little bit of lemon onion them. Maybe get a little more margarita action going. Get all the way down there. There's some upgrades coming in this thing you're not seeing here. I think those of you who've always wanted a little bit more depth are really gonna like. Yep, upper body overhead. They are fantastic. Little upgrades. That's your overall level of this thing. Nice and slow and deep. You don't need to go all the way up. I'll pay attention to the game. It's going to be even more. I'm going to do it's going to add a lot more work potential in there for your glutes and for your hamstrings. So we're going to do 2 more of these. Oh no, social soccer, you can't hear me? Hey guys, thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. I may have knocked it out. Hold on a second. Technical problems, perhaps. Let's check that mic one more time. I don't know. Can you guys hear me now? Should be good. I hope so.